Hello, everybody. My name is Jared, and I have pretty blue eyes. Not really, they're spectacles. Back to being all tired here. So, I have been doing. Oops, 1, 2. I've been doing a lot of work here, and as you can see, I've gotten quite a few more barrels here. You can see I've gotten a lot of honeycombs. I've been doing a lot of work off camera, with my bees. You can see here I've kind of gotten a lot of automation done. I'm not really liking the idea of doing a lot of bees on camera because there's not a lot of people who actually thoroughly enjoy bees like I do or some people do. So I kind of want to like do bees on camera sparingly. So you'll probably won't see very much of this, but right here I have a farmed bee, and actually let me just show you all the bees I have. I finally got common. I finally got cultivated. Those weren't all that hard. Diligent was a little bit harder because it required the other two, and I found this in a dungeon chest. And then these ones are just like random ones. I kind of bred this one to have good traits. That's a little bit better than these ones over here. As good as traits I can get, I should say. Then the rest of these are just kind of random ones. So yeah, I came over here. I've been doing some tree breeding. I should also say this before I get to that. Tree breeding, that's what these spectacles are for. You can actually see what leaves have been kind of mutated a little bit. What was that? I think that was a butterfly. Oh well. I kind of caught one butterfly. I saw two, but I tried to get the other one, but I couldn't get it. It was flying away too fast. But yeah, been doing some tree breeding. I got a silver lime tree right there. Got a few of those saplings. You can kind of see it. I'll go over here and show you some of the saplings I've been getting. There are those in there. I've gotten quite a few silver limes, some common beech, and not a whole lot just yet. And then over here I've got some cherry trees. You can kind of see it in the distance, and the beech trees right there. I'm not sure how the beech tree is supposed to work. I know they dropped some beech nuts. Uh-oh. Can I get this guy? Oh, no. I missed. Oh. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have recorded me trying to get the butterflies before, because I was failing hardcore just like that. I laughed at it. Laughed at my own derps. It's kind of far up there. I'm thinking about doing this as a run around and try to find this and put it as a... Ooh, never mind. I was going to put it as a little time lapse with me trying to catch this one little butterfly and put yakety sax behind it. But yeah, so these beech saplings right here, these beech trees, I'm not sure how they work. You can see a little bit of a different texture with this one than like say these ones. I'm not sure what they mean. Like darker I think is better, but I haven't been able to get like a good supply of beech saplings and beech saplings and the beech nuts. So you'll be proud of me. I put my phone on vibrate. It would have saved me just then. And yeah, so I've only gotten one, and I chopped down 1 tree, 2 trees, something like that. And I was waiting for a long time trying to get those darker ones and everything. I only got one, so I'm not sure if those are really worth it. But these cherry ones, you can see how these there's some of them that are a little bit different colors. These ones are green, and then we have these ones that are more red, like this one. Get this little cherry, and this is what I've really been using to get the some seed oil production going. Is that one? I'm not sure if that one's ready or not. It looks really close. I'd probably be able to get one out of it, but yeah, you can get a lot of good stuff from these trees. There's one right here too. I just need to find a good way to get up onto them whenever they're kind of getting a little bit less leaves on them. But yeah, you can see like there's a big long progression of these cherries from like ripe, like, or not ripe like this one to ripe like the ones I've been picking. I'm pretty sure you can't just right click. Actually, I'm actually pretty sure about that. Because I think I looked online on some of this stuff because I don't know much about tree breeding. This is pretty new to me. Yeah. These ones might be done here too. But I'll give them a second. Let things go on. So I planted 2 more. These are all my saplings right here. So I'm hoping that these will actually drop some saplings because I need some more bad. Because these cherries are going to be really, really useful to me. Since last episode, you can see I've been getting a lot of wood. I've been doing, your bees take a ton of time to do stuff with. So, I mean, you can see all the work I've been doing with those. That kind of good an indicator of what, of how much time has passed in between episodes here. But I've been getting a lot of stuff, and I decided to turn off my tree farm. I kind of switched it over at one point to rubbers stuff, so I've been getting quite a bit of that, and that was good and all. But I chose to turn it back just because I had 2 barrels full of that rubber stuff. But I switched it off by placing levers on the things that the turtles placed. But yeah. So this is pretty much full, and the problem with turning this off is that I'm going to be running out of energy, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to, be able to turn that tree farm on when I need to and turn it off. That's probably going to be needing some gate conditionals, which I do not have access to just yet. But yeah, that's been cooking along, and I've been getting more wood than I need. Another thing that I've been really working on, and this one was driving me nuts for a long time, and don't worry, I'm not going to be talking this whole episode. I'm probably going to be doing some work. Is this turtle right here. It's in a little bit of a different spot, but I've been working for days, hours, trying to get this to work, and it's still not completely done. Most of what I was doing was trying to figure out one small little thing that turned out to not even be my own fault. Let me turn this down. It was actually a syntax error that I was running into, and for you those of you who don't know how to code, that means that basically all that means is it was not my fault. It was the programming language. So what this program that I've been doing, it's somewhat functional. So I'm just going to show you. I throw in whatever I want, and I can just terminate this program. And I can go. This is a temporary name, but I can go test block. And what this will do will turn whatever item in here into a block if it can. Like if it's a 9x9 block, then it will. If it's something like quartz or something, it won't work. It won't work because if I could, let me retry to explain this. I only coded it to know 3x3 patterns for a block, but the 2x2 patterns I don't have yet. I'm thinking of a good way to do that. I don't want to have to make the user type, minium is what I'm going to call it, because I'm writing it to work with minium stones and everything. So let's just say test for now. Test block 2x2 or whatever. That just seems a little bit tedious. But for now, let's just do it this way. And it's going to average it out and separate it like that, and then craft it all at once. And there it goes. It stops. So there we have it. So then we have the blocks, and I'm using this block for a reason. I have this tool forge thing. I'm going to be getting into some Tinker's Construct stuff. So yeah, an exciting episode on its way. See if I already have a crafting table somewhere. I think I do right here. Been getting a lot of random junk, so I need to really sort my inventory. Hopefully soon I can get some applied energistic stuff going, but that's not for a while, I'm assuming. But I did get all the patterns, and actually I probably should have done some of this on camera, but I didn't, unfortunately. I made the aluminum brass casts too. So let's go here. Let's make this little recipe. This is a bit of an expensive one because it requires 4 blocks of iron. That's quite a bit. Also, we're going to need to grab some. Let's get some abyssal stone. You find that under ocean biomes, I do believe. Come on, there we go. I need... No, that's all I need right there. Perfect. Right here. Oh, cool. You can make actual slabs out of it. Did not know that. And we have a tool forge. And now this is awesome because let me just place it down real quick. You have all this access to other stuff. Let me find the... Yeah, you can see all of the stuff that you can get with this one. But over here, you have so much more. You have these hammers. You have battle axes. You have broadswords right here. I think broadsword right there. Yeah, and right here. Remember, a few episodes back, I went to the Nether and I was looking for that one tool that it said Great Leaf Harvester. I think it was called Comma or something like that. Kama, not Comma or something like that. I was looking for that because I wanted something with an area effect for leaves. I'm pretty sure, I mean, it looks very convincing that this is for, wait, no. Reaping tool. Okay, so it is a reaping tool. So, okay. Okay, that's perfect. I started looking at this enemies part and I was like, oh no, maybe it's meant for enemies, but it looks like it's good for plants too, like I thought. So once I get this built, it looks like it requires 2 tough tool rods, a tough tool binding, and a scythe head or scythe pattern. But I want to get this thing started. So let me go over and show you where I got my stuff going, my Tinker's Construct. So stay away from those bad news bees. Right here, you can see all the stuff, and let's put this right in here. All of these patterns right here. This is the scythe head pattern that we needed. I think I'm going to just make an iron one for now. Either that or... You know what? I have an idea. I think I'm going to do a time-lapse this episode, actually. I think I'm going to head over to the Nether and make it an alunite pickaxe first, and then head over to the Nether, gather a bunch of resources, and then make some Mdiyo, because that's the high-end stuff right here, and that requires two things that you cannot get unless you have the alumite. So I think I'm going to make that right now. Let's look up alumite just right here, so it should work. And what this requires is, and it basically needs 2 aluminum per iron and obsidian. So let me just go grab that stuff and show you how to make this. I'm not sure how much of each resource I'll get. Oh, before I get into this, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. This farm bee right here, this was terrible. I hate this bee. I took a lot of time breeding these bees and breeding, these bees. It wasn't like terrible, but it was time consuming to get a purebred bee. This bee, however, this one took me ages, and it's really not coming up with a whole lot, but I really wanted this bee because I needed seed oil really badly. And I was trying, let me show you the recipe for these guys. Farmed right here, come on. Oh, thanks for your generosity, but I want to do this legitly. So let me just go R, and I'll change this here in a second. We need cultivated, which I'm not going to do too much of this, but it's basically all it is a common and a hive bee, and then R. Then that's how you get it cultivated. You just do that a few times, and eventually you get purebred. This rural drone, you have a hive, or I'm sorry, you just can only do a meadows, I think. Yeah, only a meadows, and a diligent. This diligent is common and cultivated. That's no big deal. However, this farm bee, oh, I got another seed comb. That's awesome. That's why I got this one. This farm queen, I was trying for I don't know how long. So many generations of bees, so many, everything. I mean, I went through, I think, 2 frames I found in dungeons. No, I'm sorry, this is my 2nd frame I went in dungeons. And, a lot of that, that was not even all the extent of it. A lot of it was just generation after generation after generation, just wait for it to get done, put it back in, and try to find it. I just couldn't do it. Well, finally, eventually, my dummy self decided to look it up online, and it has to be in a plains biome. This biome it can function in and everything. This is a extreme hills or an extreme hills. It takes plains. Like you have to go into plains. So I had to go travel like 1,000 blocks in that direction somewhere. Finally found a plains biome, and hopefully I'm going to move there eventually because I like this area and everything. But you know it's kind of hard to build with mountains everywhere, so I'm probably going to just go there. But yeah, finally got there, and it was within just a few generations and got this farm bee. So then I finally was able to get it into a purebred. So that was a ordeal, but yeah. So I'm just going to go over to the actually let me go grab some of this. I just do this. I need to go grab some aluminum, which should be in this chest, I think. Yep. And then a bunch of obsidian, which we saw in here. And so that should be good. Go in my inventory, yes. Yeah. Throw a hue in here. I believe it already halfway through this episode. So let me just melt this up, and we'll get on with the time lapse. So just throw in. We need. Hear that? There's a zombie below me, I do believe. I think I'm safe though. So let me just throw in about. Ready to go. Lock you. And that zombie's gonna be driving me nuts. Let's throw, let's say, 10 in here, and 5, and 5. I do believe that should work. Do not quote me because I could easily be wrong. Oh, need to throw 2 more in there. So I'll be back when that gets done smelting. That zombie was carrying a head. Are you serious? Again? Wow. Well. See ya. Alrighty then. I got it all figured away. I didn't get it right the first time. That was not the right combination of, that was not the right combination of stuff that I thought it would be, but that's okay because I ended up getting exactly 2 blocks worth of ingots. If you look right here, you see 18. So, right here, I think I'm just going to go with a straight out alamite pick. So what you do, just do that. Then give it a tool binding. That first one was a tool rod. I didn't actually have that in the chest. I had to go make one. Then it should cool down any second now. Or is it? Okay, it is cool. And then the pickaxe head. And it's cool. Awesome. So let's just throw these things. Wait a minute. Did tool rod, tool binding, and pickaxe. Where's that at? Did it just steal my pickaxe, or am I blind? I'm blind. It's probably in my hand, wasn't it? But yeah, so what you do then is you go over to this tool station, or the lower tier one that I have in there. Tool station works too. You pick out your tool that you want to build, and in this case it is this pickaxe right here. Just place it in the places that tell you, and do that. I'm not going to really bother naming this one just yet, because it's or not naming it well, because I don't really care. Let's go might pick. Perfect. Works for me. So that should be good for now. Let me go make some supplies, and I'll head over to the Nether, and I'll see you on the other side for the time lapse of picking out some ardite and cobalt. So I'll be right back with the time lapse. Alright, I forgot to turn on my mic. So this is the second time I'm recording this. Which is alright, because I wasn't a very good recording last time. I was fumbling with my words everywhere. But right here is where I was kind of intentionally heading while I was doing that time lapse right there. We got this blaze farm, and this is where I began my blazes at. You might have saw some of those necrotic bones in one of those chests that I have. Well, whoops, ow. Well, if you looked over there before, I really wish I would have caught this on camera with my voice and everything. But there's a wither skeleton that. Oop. I just heard a zombie pigman, but there's a wither skeleton that was standing right there. It came back and eventually found me. It was standing right there, saying hello, and I was like, "I want your head." So killed him. Cleaver automatically gives you a little bit extra chance to get the head, anyways. But yeah, I got the head, and I'm happy with that. So yeah, I just stood here killing some of these for quite some time before, and I got quite a few. That's enough for now. That's enough for quite a while, actually. I want to come back here in future episode, probably not too long from now, and pimp this place out, make this place look awesome. This is probably where I want to set up my main home base area and stop using that nether portal and use some Mistcraft pages and everything. But yeah, this is where I want to be. So I will be right back when I get to the overworld. I'm not going to do another time lapse. That takes a lot of effort to actually do one of those, because you have to keep track of everything. But yeah, so I will be right back because I head back home in that direction. You can see the little blue arrow up here. That's where it's at. So it's about 1,000 blocks away. So I will catch you back in the overworld. Alrighty, I am back, and we have gotten some good stuff out of this. We got 32 flame strand. That's from those spiders that we find. I gathered a few bees from the nether. Foresters, I'm pretty sure this doesn't have anything. Let's check though. Okay, so this is what grabbed the darkwood. I'm kind of curious on why the darkwood goes in my forestry bag, but then the fusewood doesn't. It's kind of confusing, but still works for me. There's some supplies that we got from the nether here. I'm gonna keep them in there for now. Here's some mob drops that we got. Yeah, I angered some pigmen. I hit back a gas ball, and it ended up hitting some pigmen. They got all pissed at me, and I didn't really have very much of a choice. That was not very good. Gathered some stuff there. No biggie on that. And then didn't really use any torches, I don't think. Gathered one nether brick, and then gathered one gold ingot from the pigmen. They dropped that. But yeah, we got, oh crap, almost a stack of ardite, almost a stack of cobalt. Wow, that's pretty good loot if you ask me. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cut the video here, and then come back to you next episode and call it good for now. So I'm gonna go. So see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and take it easy. Bye.